How about that, Cece? Giving me an Oedipus complex. Anyway, well, thanks for coming to the speed dating gangbang. That's what it feels like for you. I just turned 48, and I know I look good for my age. I just wish I looked tall for my height. So as I've aged, I've come to realize that my body is a temple. It's filled with a bunch of angry old Jews. But my stomach is always upset, my bowel is irritable. My spleen thinks Obama is not a friend of Israel. And then there's Jaime. Jaime, my hemorrhoid. Show of hands, how many people out there have hemorrhoids? You're lying about it. So, for the 5 of you out there who don't know, hemorrhoids, it's like being butt raped by a 7-foot mosquito. It's hard to describe. I go to Walgreens, right? And Walgreens is a whole aisle, as far as the eye can see, of hemorrhoid medication. And there's always some sadist who works there who puts the creams on the bottom. And I'm thinking, if they can make a pill, they could give Cece's husband an erection. Why can't they cure my erections back here? Okay, are you laughing? Hands up. Seriously, and I'm thinking, I'm looking like these rows of stuff, and I realize this is $1 billion industry. There is an anal industrial complex in America. So I've tried everything. I have tried everything they have, and nothing works. And I've come to realize, having hemorrhoids, it's a lifestyle. It makes you a spiritual person. I've tried everything. I've tried that weird tip by a school teacher. That didn't work. I tried this new thing, this homeopathic cure. If you're not familiar with homeopathy, it's this idea that you treat the illness with something that gives you the symptoms for the illness. I figured, at this point I'll try anything. So every morning I wake up and I eat 10 sheets of really rough toilet paper. and the amazing thing is, it works. I mean, that shit is high in fiber, right? And the best part is you're eating toilet paper. So your poos are wifeless. It's great. It's fantastic. The only problem with all this, honestly, that works for me. The only problem with this is the paper tastes terrible. And my advice, if anyone wants to try this, don't use used sheets. So anyway, so I'm getting older, and I realize, you named a sport and a body part, and I've got it. I've got tennis elbow, I've got swimmer's ear, I've got golfer's dick. I didn't even play those things, and I still have athlete's foot. So I joined a gym because I don't want to, be one of those people, 48 and he just keeled over. So I joined a gym, and I discovered gyms smell like shit. Gyms are disgusting. The other interesting thing about the gym is it's filled with superheroes. You got that guy who's wearing like that thong shirt. He's Superman, and the guy up in those cables, that's Spider-Man, and then there's me. I'm the Invisible Man. Yep. I sit down at those machines. Nothing. It's like I'm moving that pin higher and higher and higher, and it's really humiliating. And I'm thinking, they should have a gym for guys like me with Nerf weights. It'd be so good for my self-esteem, because I swear, I get off that machine and I always put that pin way back down again. It's like when you go to a public toilet and you make a really stinky shit, right? And you always put the seat back up again, you walk out, that wasn't me, oh that's awful in there, I didn't do that. All your women are like, what? What's wrong with I don't get it. So, I met my girlfriend on Yelp. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? 4 stars, he paid for dinner. -1/2 for the chlamydia. No, she's really wonderful. After 4 years, I finally, we're understanding each other. I know when we go out to eat, and she says, you know, honey, do you want some of my salad? That's code for, I want to eat your French fries. And we're experimenting with gender play in the bedroom. Sometimes she gets to be the big spoon now. And yeah, and last night she actually wanted to try anal sex. And I was like, oh, I don't know, honey. My Aunt Flo is in town. Yeah, I went there. Anyway, she's Latina, so I'm trying to speak Spanish. And so I found online, because I'm too fucking lazy to actually study, so I found online, you can take these pills to learn Spanish, and it's fantastic. Right? So every night before bed, I take a pill, and I think it's working. The only problem is, I wake up every 2 hours in the night, and I have to go mow the lawn. Yeah, for her, she's trying to learn the Queen's English, so she's using suppositories for that. Anyway, so here's a little confession. This is something I'm not very proud of. Sometimes late at night, I'm lurking the dark corners of the internet, and I go on the casual encounters of Craigslist. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like Etsy for herpes. Right? So I'm kind of looking through, and just on a whim, you know, I'm on the women for men section. And I'm like, oh, they're all like trannies on this site. So I post an ad saying, hey guys, I'm a real woman and I'm horny. And like, it doesn't take much. Within 10 minutes, my inbox is just filled with penises and guys giving me their phone numbers. And I'm thinking to myself, I've got penises, I got phone numbers. Now what would the Christian thing be to do with all of this? So what I did is I wrote them back and I said, send me more. And then I gave them each other's phone numbers. So I want to apologize to those of you out there who were affected by that. It wasn't personal. Anyway, that's my time.
Show at the end, the little run across. That was fun. It was like the end of, oh God, what was that old British? Never mind, I'm not going to remember a thing that you guys won't get anyway. I'm in my mid-30s, so I'm just realizing that people are starting to